Thanks for tuning in to Chats with Your Self-Worth BFF. This is your host, Mikaela Filar, where we are here to skyrocket your self-worth, heal your shit, and take your power back. Welcome to the chat. Hey guys, welcome back to Chats with Your Self-Worth BFF. It's your host, Mikaela Filar. I actually had a podcast episode recorded already for you guys, but I decided that I'm going to push it out until next Tuesday because I felt it on my heart to share two things that I just can't get off my mind. Okay. So if you don't know this, I have decided to I was going to close the doors for Glowed Up, my 6-week self-love and self-image mastery course yesterday. So I was going to close the doors, but I decided, you know what? We haven't started yet. So I'm going to wait until our first live call. We officially start on the 15th, which is Wednesday. However, that's just going to be like the welcome call being released. Everyone added to the group community chat so that we can all get to know each other. But then on Friday, which is I think the 17th, right? We will be doing our first live workshop. So really excited to give more of an opportunity for those of you who've just been on the fence about it, or maybe just not sure on whether or not to jump in. I have a couple things that I kind of wanted to touch on that I will be going into more in depth inside of Glowed Up. I have been getting asked about my skincare routine and how my skin is so glowing and people complimenting me. Like, it's always been a thing since doing this inner work, this self-image work, right? And they keep asking me for like my skincare routine. And this is the thing, you guys, I literally use a face wash and then a moisturizer. I used to have like an 8-step skincare routine, and I was convinced that that was the only reason why my skin looked good was because of that 8-step skincare routine. And I was also convinced that if I had stopped doing that skincare routine, that my skin would go back to looking the way that it looked before. And guess what? It hasn't. And I'm convinced, I know that the reason that is because of the self-image and self-love work that I have done and continue to do. Okay. So the work that's inside of Glowed Up, like that inner work, it's not like your skincare, whatever skincare you are using, doesn't have shit on the amount of good that the inner work will do inside of Glowed Up for your skin. You often hear the term like it all starts from within. Like, that is so true. That's a saying for a reason, right? It all starts from within. There's also a reason that like I can come on here, I can come on my Instagram stories, and I feel zero need to like get all dressed up and do my makeup and make sure my hair is perfect. Like, I am very much so rooted in the fact that I am a beautiful woman, and I do not need anything outside of myself to feel that way about myself. Okay. And to be able to say that is so powerful and such a win for me because I've always had confidence, but it always relied on getting that outside validation and that outside praise and like people telling me that I'm pretty, right? And that's great. Like, but what happens if that goes away, right? What happened was when that did go away, or when I didn't have somebody tell me I was pretty that day, that like I didn't feel pretty. And that's just not the case anymore, right? I am rooted in my self-image. I am rooted in the fact that I am beautiful, and no one and nothing can take that away from me. Even if I am, maybe going through like my cycle and I end up having a breakout, which doesn't even really happen. Like, if I do, it's very small, and I can energetically get to the root cause and shift it, because guess what? Your like acne, your skin problems, whatever it may be, there's always a root cause energetically, and you are able to shift it and literally clear that shit up. So I'm actually going to be teaching that inside of Glowed Up. I will be teaching you how to get to the root cause of your reflection, which is, let's say, acne, let's say wrinkles, let's say, you feel like you look really old. Like, we're going to be getting into that inside of Glowed Up. I'm going to be teaching you how to get to the root cause of your wrinkles, your acne, your, maybe the discoloration on your skin. I don't remember what it's called at the moment, but hopefully if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. Um, and we're going to get so deeply connected and rooted in what we believe to be true about ourselves and how innately beautiful and unique and special we are as individuals just for being us, simply because we are worthy, period, end of story. There's no anything outside of us that can change that, right? And that's what we're going to be getting connected to inside of Glowed Up. And why this is so important is because having that confidence and being rooted in who you are and in being rooted in that you are beautiful and that you are smart and that you are funny and that you are confident, right? All of these things that we desire to be, being rooted in those, it changes our reality, right? First of all, when we are so like rooted in all of that, then we don't need anything outside of ourselves, right? We don't need anything outside of ourselves because we're rooted in who we are. And because we do not need anything outside of ourselves, because we are not in that needy energy, that makes us a magnet, okay? It makes us a magnet for all of our desires, you guys, okay? It's mind blowing the amount of like attraction I get. So I'm going to be doing this work with you while we're inside of Glowed Up. I will be doing the work with you. And I've already done it once before, but you can do it over and over and over again. And you get lifetime access to this. So once you pay for it, you get it. If I do another round, you'll get those videos updated as well. And so just like know that this is work that you can do again and again and again each time you are ready to level up. And also, when you watch something once, you're only retaining a small amount of that information. So it's always good to watch the recordings more than once so that you can fully embody what you are learning and practice it on the day to day. Okay. And that's another thing that's so incredible about what I'm teaching inside of Glowed Up is that this is tangible tools, energetic and physical, that you can take with you in your day to day life. And what this does is create a lasting change, right? It's not just, oh, you're going to get this information and then you're going to forget about it. No, this is actual work that we are going to be putting in so that you can get rooted in who you are, in your unique beauty, right? And with the first round that I did it, I actually I was still single. I was living my best single life. I love my boyfriend. Let's preface this. But I was living I had no problem being single. Like I was so good being single again because I didn't need that relationship. It didn't mean anything about me. Then I was out of that needy energy, which made me an energetic match. It made me a magnet for what I was desiring, right? I was desiring a healthy masculine man, right? Who calmed my central nervous system. And that's what I got. I wanted it. It was a desire that I had, but I didn't make it mean anything about myself. And I also didn't make it like, uh, I didn't need it, right? I wasn't in this needy energy. So I was a magnet for it. So as soon as I got clear on what it is exactly that I desired in that man, in that healthy, masculine, energetic, man and who calmed my central nervous system, the universe was like, oh, you got it, girl. Here you go. And then a month later, I met Bryson. Okay. So there's that. But what I feel like I just went on a tangent, but I'm just so fired up about this. Right. So what happens when we're not in that needy energy is that we become a magnet. Okay. And when I stepped out of my needy energy and started becoming so deeply rooted in who I am, my worth, and what I bring to the table, and remember how beautiful I was simply because of my unique innate beauty, like because of like when I was able to take the body dysmorphia that I had off, right? And like I struggled with a binge eating disorder. I struggled with body dysmorphia for fucking years. And because of the self-image work that I did, I was able to rid myself free and clear. Because I was so rooted also in like my worth and my self-image, I was able to get off of my antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication because there was this like I wasn't happy because I didn't have X, Y, and Z. My mindset was, oh, when I get this, then I'll be happy. Then I'll have enough, right? Then I'll be enough. Then I'll be worthy, right? It was all of these limiting self beliefs that because of the work that I am teaching inside of Glowed Up, I was able to strip off of me and fully be rooted in who I am and what I bring to the table, get out of that needy energy, and all of a sudden become a magnet for everything that I desired. Right. And that's what we're going to be teaching. I'm going to be teaching inside of Glowed Up. I still have spots available. So if this is sounding like something that you are interested in and you are ready for fucking change, then just I put the information in the show notes below for you to claim your spot. But doors definitely will be closing on Friday. Okay. So I'm not sure when our first live will be, but I will make sure the doors close right before that live. Okay. So literally, you guys have time. If this was a sign, if you've still been on the fence and you're wondering, like, I don't know if I should or shouldn't, and then like I just decided to leave the doors open for a few more days, like this is literally your sign. And also know that if you have any sort of intuitive pull to join and to be a part of this group, like that's your intuition, your higher self, literally guiding you towards what is most aligned for you. And it might not make sense in the moment because intuition defies all logic, but I guarantee you, promise you, 10 out of 10, something will come of this and you'll be able to be like, oh, like this is why I had to join. Okay. Um, but bottom line is the work that I teach in here, like it will change your reality because you will be so rooted in who you are, what you bring to the table, your innate beauty, your innate uniqueness. And because of that, your reality will begin to shift and mirror the way that you think, feel, and believe to be true about yourself. Okay. And you'll become a magnet for all that you desire. Okay. And you're stepping out of that needy energy. We're not people pleasing anymore. We're learning how to set boundaries in this. Like, if that is something that you've been struggling with, like I'm going to be helping you with that inside of Glowed Up. This is literally going to be the work that your 8-step skincare routine will not do. Like it will not do it. And like how much power, right? Women spend so much fucking money on the next best skincare and cream and whatever topical that they can put on their face to like get rid of whatever blemish that they have wrong or think that they is wrong, right? And the reality is like you have the fucking power to literally shift what you're an energetic match for so that you are not an energetic match for whatever you are feeling is not the vibe about you. And you can literally change your physical appearance. Like you have that power. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you how to do inside of Glowed Up. Okay. So like I said, this is the work that your 8-step skincare routine isn't going to get done. And another thing, like I said, like I used to get Botox and lip filler. And this was like, I think last time I got it done was probably 3 years ago now, which is, wait, what's this? Yeah, like end of 2021. So it's 2024. So yeah, like 2 years ago. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, don't get me wrong. There's nothing. I love a good lip filler. I love Botox. Yeah. But this is the thing. I haven't gotten it in so long because I don't fucking need it anymore. Like, I don't feel like I need it. I think that I am absolutely beautiful without it. And I also understand that I can energetically shift whatever I am not liking, right? About maybe wrinkles under my eyes or on my forehead, right? And here's the thing, like I don't like if you're looking at this, watching this on YouTube or if you're watching it on um the video, right? Like you can see my face, like I don't have wrinkles. And the reason that is because I have found that I can energetically shift what I'm an energetic match for and get rid of the wrinkles on my own. And this might be a lot for you to wrap your head around, and that's okay. I don't expect everyone to understand this, but for the people who fucking do and can get on board and who have tried literally everything else and are ready to actually take their power back and to be like, I can actually shift this on my own through the work that Mikaela is going to teach inside of Glowed Up. Welcome. Come on, let's go, girl. All right, let's glow, girl. But yeah, so I mean, that's basically all I wanted to pop on and say. I hate when I say that. That's an old habit. But sorry. What I'm saying here is I just had to get that off my chest. Let you guys know that Glowed Up is open for enrollment still until Friday. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions. My DMs are always open at Mikaela Filar. I'll link my Instagram in the show notes below. You can always email the team and they'll get back to you as well. And if you liked this episode, go ahead and leave a rating and review. Share it with a friend. If you want to do Glowed Up with a friend, like the more the merrier, right? I've got 15 spots available. 8 of those spots are already taken. If you are one of the people who would like to claim the next spot, you have until Friday. I would love to see you inside, Queen. And that is all I've got for you today. I hope you have an incredible week and we will chat soon.